G'day everyone, Spuddy from SPUD's Games. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is just a quick video, an update on the 2730QMs that I purchased recently. They've been delivered. Let's go. They got delivered this morning. Got them off the truck from Shannon, who's been pretty much driving all around Australia, dropping off pinball machines, etc. And then he dropped them off this morning to me. Now, I've got a duck out for a wedding over the weekend, so I'm not going to get an opportunity to have a play with these much further or make any more videos. So I thought I'd just throw a quick one up before I went to that and went away for a few days. So let's take a quick look at them. Now, I will note they both have issues. I knew they would both have issues. I bought them very quickly. And I did note in some videos that, there was some possibility of some issues with these. Just quickly, one definitely had a purity issue in the corners. I knew that. And the other one, the geometry looked a little bit off from the quick videos I saw. So I was fully expecting some issues. Let's take a look at them. So the two main issues, obviously the one is the geometry, the purity issue that was on one of them. But the other one that's developed recently is the pin amp issue. So I kind of knew one would have a slight pin amp issue, which was the one with the purity. That kind of looked a bit off to me. But the other one looked fine. And when I powered it up first thing, when it got here, it actually looked fine. Not a problem. But as I ducked out for a minute and come back, the pin amp had gone a bit haywire. So luckily, I'm not too concerned about it because pin amp is a relative easy fix. You don't have to do too much searching on these because all the pin amp components are on one board. It's not until you have to go searching outside of that board. But generally speaking, changing a few caps and a few diodes usually fixes the problem. So let's take a look at both of them. So this is the first one. So this is the one that didn't have a purity problem. And in all honesty, the pin amp issue really wasn't there when I first powered it on. It's sort of developed recently. So, but that's okay. As I said, fixing pin amp is not that much of an issue, especially on these because pin amp actually has its own dedicated board where you've got left top and bottom corners adjustments separately from overall. Now it's just a matter of checking the electrolytics and a few diodes there that could be the problem. Hopefully we find it on that board. But overall, outside of the pin amp issues, the picture is really good. The geometry is nice and square, and I can see nice thick scan lines there. So outside of that, the convergence is really good as well. Like I can't see any blue on the screen, so pretty happy with that. Yeah, okay, there's a fix there you have to find, but I suppose the main issue with fixing this is the size of it. Trying to move it around and get it into a spot to actually fix it, that's probably going to be the hardest thing. Now this one down here is the one we had a known purity issue with. I didn't know about the pin amp on this. I didn't anticipate the pin amp issue on this, but it's totally the reverse of the other one, funny enough. So, but it's probably in relation to the same board, same problems, different capacitors or different diodes. So we'll have a look at that one. We'll have a look at this one first when I get back, get a chance to have a bit of a repair on it, because it only has one problem by the looks of it, whereas this one has some purity issues. You'll see down in the bottom left, there's a bit of a purity issue, and there is also up there in that corner up there as well. So, but, overall, pretty happy with it. So that's it, just a very quick video, an update. So I'd update you guys as things went along. Yeah, there's some issues with these, but I kind of expected there would be issues with them. One of the known issues was the purity. I knew that. But it gives me a chance to play around with these inside. And I've already done some little bit of investigating, and in all honesty, if it's a pin amp, it can be isolated to one small board. So the hardest thing for me is actually going to get these into a position to repair them because they're so bloody big and heavy. But outside of that, I'm anticipating a pretty easy repair, which obviously I'll do a video on as well. So that's it from me, guys. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, I'll see you then.